Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Eldegoss, one of the new Pokemon in Generation 8. Now it has amazing special defense, pretty good defense, and relatively good special attack on here. So we've got a couple of sets to take advantage of. The issue with Eldegoss is that it does not have a very deep moveset. It's very shallow. Not much variety, but I've come up with 3 generic sets because Eldegoss does not lend itself to being dynamaxed very well, and I think you could definitely see a benefit on another different Pokemon. I would recommend if you was going to use Dynamax, then maybe doing weakness policy, but even then, I think there are still better opportunities to use your Dynamax Pokemon in this scenario. So, the first moveset we have is a support moveset. Now, we have Rapid Spin. Rapid Spin is really cool this generation because it gets rid of hazards as well as speeding up Pokemon by 1 stage. Now, in this set, that does not matter, but in a future set, it will matter. So, just giving you a little bit of an idea there. We've got Cotton Down as our ability. Now, basically, what Cotton Down does is it decreases your speed when you're hit by a move. Sorry, and not your speed. It decreases the speed of all other Pokemon on the field by 1 stage. So I apologise for that because that's a new ability, and that is really handy, especially if you're looking to do that outspeeding. It can be used pretty well. Got Leftovers as the item here to make sure you're healing yourself up. You've got Giga Drain as a stab move, again to make sure you're healing, because this is especially a defensive Pokemon. You are going to hopefully be taking advantage of the fact that you're going to be supporting your team, and you do need to make sure you're healing with that. We've got Aromatherapy to get rid of anything like burns on your physical mons, which is halving their power, so you really want to get rid of that. Or Toxic, maybe on your other walls, or even Toxic on Eldegoss, so you really need to get rid of it. And then you've got Sleep Powder here as well, so you can put another Pokemon to sleep, possibly switch out, get a different Pokemon in, get a free turn, and that can really benefit you. So having Sleep Powder there. Obviously, Sleep Powder is not the most accurate move in the world. You could replace it with Poison Powder if you wanted to have the opportunity to poison, but that is up to you. Now, EVs, I've gone for max HP and max special defense with a calm nature, so more special defense and less attack, and 4 EVs and special attack, just boosting up that Giga Drain a little bit more. Now, the second set we have is a very similar set. We have Leftovers and we have Regenerator as our ability on this one. So Regenerator, when you switch out, you regain 1/3 of your health, which is really, really good because it can allow you to maintain your health at a high standard. This is much more of a kind of stall support set again. We've got Poison Powder to obviously poison Pokemon. You're not going to Toxic them with this, but it will dwindle them down every turn. You've got Crossing Guard to raise up your defense, so it raises your defense by 3 stages each time you use it. So if you use it twice, you're maxed out, which is really, really good. It goes to ×4, so that's like 870-ish defense, which is going to be very difficult to get through. Then you've got Leech Seed. Now, Leech Seed is good because it can either get you some health back or it can force a switch. So the opponent does not have the upper hand in that case. I think you definitely have the upper hand with Leech Seed, especially with having that potential high defense and high special defense. And then Giga Drain as your stab move, healing you up, which is really beneficial, especially if you've got 2 Cotton Guards up. You don't really want to switch, but if you need to, you can always regenerate, switch out, regenerate, and then come back in and Cotton Guard and build yourself up again. Leftovers as your healing option here as well, so not much more to speak about there. I've gone for the exact same EVs on here. You could just go for a defensive wall, but what I'd recommend is raising up that special defense as high as possible, just to allow yourself to be a wall on both sides, because if you have invested that time to Cotton Guard and they bring out a special sweeper, you're going to be struggling a little bit more. Now, the final set we have, as I said, this is not a Dynamax set, this is just a bit more of an offensive set. So we have Regenerator as our ability again, because you are going to see your health dwindle a little bit in this case, especially with the Life Orb, and you will have to come back in and possibly set up again, but I've worked out some ways on that you could use Eldegoss as a offensive Pokemon here. Now, I've got Giga Drain again. Just Giga Drain is a really good grass type attack and it does heal you up. And I really love using Giga Drain, as you've probably seen on many of my sets. Got Rapid Spin. Now, Rapid Spin, the main reason of having Rapid Spin on here is to raise up your speed. because it raises up your speed by 1 stage, which can be really, really handy, meaning you're starting to outspeed different things. If you use it twice, you can outspeed even more things. And then Pollen Puff, as a bug-type move, it hits another couple of things, things like Psychic types, Dark types, for example. Yeah, it's just a bit more variety there. And then you've got Growth, which raises your attack and your special attack. And if it's in the sun, it raises them significantly, so it raises them by 2 stages rather than 1. For EVs, I've gone for max HP and max special attack on here, so a modest nature, more special attack and less attack. If you want to, you can run max speed on this. So max speed instead of the max HP, possibly even going for a timid nature, so more speed, less attack, and you could possibly even run Cotton Down ability, slowing down Pokemon when you're hit. But that is up to you, and it does depend on what kind of set you're wanting to run, whether you're wanting to run kind of the long game and possibly have to come back in and set up, or whether you're just wanting to go for that one and done sweep. Anyways, that is all for today, so I hope you enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, so have a good one, and I'll see you soon.